Welcome to the Ad Expert Podcast. Imagine this. A potential customer, maybe just blocks from your business, pulls out their phone, types in exactly what you offer, and searches. What if they can't find you? Today, we're diving deep into how to perform a local SEO audit for your website. Our mission with this deep dive is really to equip you with a clear understanding and some truly actionable steps, all designed to ensure those customers walk through your door, not a competitor's. These insights, they're drawn from over a decade of experience at Ad Expert, a Los Angeles-based online marketing and web development agency. They've been right there helping businesses like yours thrive in local markets.
And that scenario you just painted, it's so real. It happens every single day. For businesses today, a local SEO audit isn't just some technical checklist you tick off. Think of it more like a strategic detective's toolkit. It's a really powerful way to find concrete improvements, to truly connect with nearby customers, and fundamentally, to strengthen your online presence exactly where it matters most, right in your local community. It's basically about making sure that when someone in your neighborhood is looking for what you offer, they find you first.
Okay, let's unpack this then. The very first, and you could argue the most crucial step in any local SEO audit, that's your Google business profile. For local businesses, this isn't just another listing online. It's pretty much the absolute gateway to local search visibility. Often it's the first and sometimes maybe the only impression a potential customer gets of your business online.
Precisely. And what you need to review here, well, it needs to be meticulous. First, you have to verify the accuracy and, this is crucial, the consistency of all your business information. We're talking name, address, phone number, the NAP, as it's often called, across all your online platforms. Every single one. Think about it, right? Consistency builds trust, not just with your customers, but with search engines too. When Google sees that same NAP data everywhere, it trusts your business is real, it's legitimate, and that makes it a key ranking factor for local SEO. And beyond just the basic NAP, something many businesses kind of neglect is their Google business profile photos. Did you know that listings with photos get like 42% more requests for driving directions?
Wow, 42%. That's huge.
It is. And 35% more clicks through to their websites compared to businesses without photos. That's a really quick win with massive impact potential. You also need to actively check your star rating and manage those customer reviews. And what's fascinating here is how Google actually interprets your review responses. It's not just about being polite. The AI can analyze the sentiment, the keywords in your replies, and that can further enhance your relevance for certain searches. So promptly responding to feedback, whether it's glowing praise or maybe constructive criticism, it shows engagement, builds that crucial trust and directly improves your Google business profile performance and, naturally, your local SEO rankings.
That's a really powerful point about the AI reading the replies. Okay, so if you're listening right now, what should you be checking on your own Google business profile immediately? Like, is your address spelled perfectly everywhere? Is that phone number exactly the same wherever you're listed online? And are you actually responding to those reviews, not just letting them pile up?
Right. Here's where it gets, I think, really interesting. Once your Google profile is solid, we move to the actual language of your website. The goal here is pretty simple, right? Ensure your website pages show up for the specific terms your local customers are actually searching for. It's really about speaking their language.
Exactly. And this is where strategic thinking around local keywords becomes absolutely vital. You need to identify opportunities to strategically include these relevant local keywords. Think about your headings, your general page content, and even those meta tags. Meta tags, like the meta descriptions, those short clickable summaries you see under your page title in the search results. They're basically your ad copy right there within Google. This kind of optimization directly helps your pages appear more prominently in local searches. And it significantly enhances both your Google business profile performance and your organic ranking overall. It's about being understood, by both your audience and the search engines. For example, if you're a plumber in Calabasas, sure, emergency plumber Calabasas is kind of obvious, but what about terms like leak detection specialist Tarzana, or maybe water heater repair Encino? A lot of businesses miss these longer hyper-local terms that often attract really motivated customers. A data-driven approach, like one Ad Expert uses, really emphasizes copywriting that doesn't just meet Google's algorithm requirements, but also includes the most relevant semantic keywords and those high search volume phrases to truly boost your online visibility and, ultimately, your search engine traffic.
Yeah, that makes total sense. So it's not just about, stuffing keywords in there anymore. Google's way too smart for that these days. It's more about precise, optimized language that actually serves a purpose. Offering real value while speaking your customer's language and Google's language kind of simultaneously, that's a delicate balance to strike. Okay, so we've zeroed in on the right language, but even the most perfect keywords won't matter much if your website itself isn't in top shape, right? Let's talk about the overall health and structure of your site, both the on-page stuff and that critical technical backbone supporting everything.
It's exactly right. On-page SEO elements are just fundamental for user experience and for search engine crawlability. You really need to evaluate your internal linking, how your pages link to each other, those meta descriptions we just mentioned, your headings, H1s, H2s, etc., and critically, the overall quality of your content. Every single page on your site should provide genuine value. It needs to align with your organic search goals, a clear structure, relevant, informative content, plus proper internal linking. It doesn't just improve the user experience, it also makes it significantly easier for search engines to crawl, to read and understand your website's purpose and relevance. It's essentially like giving Google a clear, organized map to all your valuable content.
Okay, and then there's the often overlooked technical side, the stuff that can quietly sabotage all your other efforts if it's not right. For a small business owner listening, maybe feeling a bit overwhelmed, where's the biggest bang for their buck if they can only tackle one or two technical issues initially?
Yeah, that's a common fear, and it's a really great question. The technical SEO audit, well, it involves using tools like Google Search Console, which, by the way, is Google's own free platform for website owners. So definitely use that. It helps you proactively find common issues that can hurt your performance. You're looking for things like broken links, slow loading pages, because honestly, who waits around for a slow website anymore?
Nobody.
Right. And mobile usability problems. Given how many searches happen on phones now, mobile friendliness is just non-negotiable. If you have to prioritize, I'd say site speed and mobile usability are absolutely paramount. Google uses mobile-first indexing now, meaning it primarily looks at your mobile site for ranking. And a slow, clunky mobile experience that will immediately push customers away and tank your rankings. After speed and mobile definitely address broken links. They create dead ends for users and for search engine crawlers. Fixing these key areas ensures better performance in local search results, supports a much smoother user experience, and in turn, significantly improves your overall search engine rankings.
Got it. That makes perfect sense. So it really is a holistic approach, isn't it? All these internal elements, from the quality of your writing to how fast the page loads and how easily Google can read it, they all combine. They create that strong, user-friendly online presence that ideally both people and search engines will appreciate. So, okay, we've optimized everything on your site, but what about the wider web? What other factors out there signal to Google that your local business is, a trusted authority in its space?
This is where your backlink profile comes into play. Think of backlinks kind of like votes of confidence from other websites. It's really crucial to ensure you have quality links pointing to your website, and they need to come from reputable, relevant sources. These aren't just any links. Think of them as endorsements that tell search engines your site is trustworthy and valuable. And equally important here is monitoring online mentions of your business. You need to make sure your NAP, remember name, address, phone number, is consistently correct across the entire web. Every time your business gets mentioned online, especially if it includes that consistent NAP data, it acts as a citation. And these citations further reinforce your legitimacy and your local relevance in Google's eyes. So high-quality links and accurate citations all over the internet. They really help improve your local SEO rankings and definitely enhance your credibility within your local market.
And circling back to something we touched on earlier, the power of customer reviews. It really can't be overstated when we talk about building authority and trust, can it? We talked about reviews with the Google Business Profile, but how do they factor into this broader authority picture? This raises an important question, I think. How can businesses proactively optimize customer reviews to really maximize their influence on that wider online authority and trust signal?
That's a crucial distinction to make. So we discussed reviews as a core part of your Google Business Profile itself, but now let's look at how to sort of amplify their impact on your broader online authority.
Yeah.
It's not enough to just, hope people leave them. You need to actively encourage customers to leave reviews and work diligently to maintain a good star rating, obviously. But beyond that, consider strategically using snippets of positive reviews on your actual website. Social proof. Right there. Or, and this might sound counterintuitive, leverage negative reviews sometimes to highlight exceptional customer service. For instance, a polite, genuinely problem-solving response to a less-than-perfect review. It doesn't just address that one customer's issue. It signals to all potential customers and to search engines that you value service, you're responsive, you care.
Right, it shows you're listening and willing to fix things.
Exactly. This direct interaction is such a powerful signal. It doesn't just improve your Google Business Profile performance, it actually boosts your local SEO rankings and your overall brand reputation by showing transparency and commitment. It's really about building a conversation, not just passively receiving feedback and then using that conversation to your advantage.
That's a really clever way to think about it, turning potential negatives into documented positives and making the good stuff work even harder for you. Okay, so what does this all actually mean in practice? How do we know if all this effort, all this auditing and optimizing is actually paying off? Because let's be honest, SEO isn't really a one-and-done task, is it? It's very much an ongoing process.
Absolutely. And that's precisely why tracking is paramount. You have to measure your local search performance. Use specific metrics like click-through rates or CTR from local search results. Look at the leads generated through local channels. And of course, track your ranking positions for those crucial local keywords we talked about. The importance of tracking improvements over time, well, it really cannot be overstated. It allows you to see what's working, identify new opportunities, adjust your SEO efforts as needed, and ultimately ensures your strategies produce measurable, tangible results for the business. For example, a truly data-driven approach, like AdExpert takes, means combining your own past performance data with detailed competitor analysis. This helps build marketing strategies that are genuinely tailored to your specific goals and your target market. Using tools that provide live tracking and reporting across all your marketing channels is key. And nowadays, incorporating innovative uses of AI for things like customer targeting, personalized marketing campaigns, advanced analytics, and optimization, well, that can deliver incredibly effective and efficient solutions.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, this continuous monitoring and adaptation fueled by actual data, not just guesswork, that's what truly sets successful local marketing apart, isn't it? It's not about setting it and forgetting it. It's about informed strategic evolution, constantly fine-tuning your approach based on what the data tells you is working and what's not. Okay, so let's quickly summarize the key steps of a local SEO audit we've covered today. Just to recap, you start by thoroughly reviewing and optimizing your Google Business Profile. That's step 1. Then you strategically optimize your local keywords on your website, content, and tags. You ensure strong on-page SEO health and fix any technical SEO issues, especially speed and mobile. You work on building a quality backlink profile to boost your authority signals, and you diligently manage, respond to, and even amplify those all-important customer reviews. So is an SEO audit worth the effort? Absolutely. No question. It leads directly to an improved online reputation, much better visibility in local search, and most importantly, it attracts more nearby customers who are actively looking for exactly what you offer.
And here's the really empowering part, I think. You absolutely can start performing a local SEO audit yourself. With the right checklist, some consistent effort, and just a keen eye for detail, you can make significant strides in improving your local online presence and really watch your business grow from it.
Definitely. And for those of you listening who might be seeking an expert partnership, especially if you're based in the Los Angeles area, AdExpert is right there for you. Their service areas cover places like Woodland Hills, Calabasas, Winnetka, Tarzana, Encino, Sherman Oaks, West Hills, Reseda, Burbank, Van Nuys, and the surrounding areas too. They offer deep expertise across a whole range of digital marketing needs, things like Google Ads management, website SEO, specifically local SEO, social media marketing, and web development as well.
Right. And as you consider all of this, maybe mull over everything we've discussed today. Here's a final provocative thought for you to consider. How might proactively embracing a continuous local SEO audit strategy not just boost your immediate visibility right now, but how might it fundamentally reshape your long-term relationship with your community and your customers, potentially turning those fleeting online searches into lasting, loyal connections?